And with that, I remember like being shown to our seats, and we were sitting like right in front of Ice Spice, and I was like, what's happening? I was like, I don't understand. Why are we here? Why did we get to be here?
I absolutely love this film.
Get into that.
We're giving wrestler.
Hello. Hey, made it.
We're
going. We're going.
okay. We're gonna let you pick a photo, whichever randomly, and then
Wait, what?
speak to the journey of that. And we went in.
I'm kind of excited.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yes.
This photo. This is a photo of Kylie and I. We presented at the Kids Choice Awards. Funny story about this one. Nobody really instructed us on what to do.
Right.
So we went backstage. We watched like the whole half of the show beforehand. We went backstage. We were in the green room for a long time, and they took us like officially like where you go before they actually open the doors, but nobody gave us a cue to go on. And so we just like walked out, and we didn't realize that the cameras were rolling. So we were just talking in like la 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 la.
Oh no.
And then we see like everyone like, ah, and we're like, oh, this is fully like, we're live right now. This is happening right then and there. We didn't know where to go. We didn't know, it was all the producers. I could see them behind the camera going,
Whoa.
here. But it was the best time. It was literally, I talk about it like it was like 10 minutes long, but truly it went by in like a full like 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Within presenting like an award as well. So, gotta
You're
love it.
at the Kids Choice Awards.
Yeah,
How
like-
cool
Yes.
is that?
Oh my gosh, so cool. No,
So
wild.
what is something about like backstage at the KCAs or being on stage at the KCAs that people would be shocked by? Because I've been backstage at the KCAs,
I have too.
and like and it's wild. The show is. I always tell people, and they're shocked by this, but I'm like, it is the hottest ticket in town. Everybody, like every powerful person in all the entertainment industry wants to get in there because their kids want to be there.
No, fully.
So like, what was your experience being like, yo, this is wild?
No, it was crazy. I'd been to the KCAs one time before, and I thought that was so cool too. It was for Are You Afraid of the Dark? And I had the time of my life there. And then this time, it felt like a bigger deal because we were presenting as well. And with that, I remember like being shown to our seats, and we were sitting like right in front of Ice Spice, and I was like, what's happening? I was like, I don't understand. Why are we here? Why did we get to be here? But being behind the scenes was really, it's like a machine. They work it like a machine with a lot of slime and a lot of green, and it was really cool. And it was also really funny to see people like fully slimed up afterwards, and they loved it or they hated it, and I was entertained.
You talked about Ice Spice. Do you ever get starstruck? Is there certain people that you've seen and met, or you're just like,
Yes,
wow.
I get starstruck. It's very rare for me to get starstruck, but I do have my moments where I'm like, I actually do know exactly who you are. And it's because of like a nostalgia thing, I feel like, that feels more so of like, it's not accessible to me anymore of, oh, I remember that time. Like, that's so cool that like you were part of that time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I for sure get starstruck. I think the last time like what big one was Brandy on.
Brandy.
Oh,
Yeah, working on Descendants. That was obviously insane. I was like, hey.
What was that song?
But that, go for it.
No, I'm not gonna sing.
Every opportunity she can. You'll trust. The more you hang out,
The
she'll
boy
be
is
like- she'll be
mine.
like,
The boy is
The
mine.
boy
The
is
boy is
mine.
mine. The boy is
Yeah.
mine.
Classic. Yes.
Yeah.
No, okay, I can't do that to Malia.
I mean, speaking of, so you are, KCAs, you've been part of franchises that are like legendary.
Yeah.
And you're also, I think, living this crazy like meta Disney princess life of actually having been in there. So you get to do all the things and you meet the people and you work with them. How did you, when you started doing Descendants and you realized that you're like, okay, I'm in this space now.
Totally.
Like this is life-changing. What did that feel like for you?
I think the moment where it really, really hit me for the first time was when we went to VidCon after the movie released, and it was the first time seeing people with like our dolls and seeing like kids dressed up as us and having that whole like queue of people that just love the film and are happy that we get to be a part of it. It just felt like a big celebration, and I think we were just really preparing ourselves for like, we were living in our own, at least I was living in my own little bubble in Vancouver. I was like, life is chill here. I grew up here. I live in a tiny town. Like, everyone knows me already. Nothing changes. But going there and kind of seeing it for the first time, it was like, whoa, okay. this is a bigger deal than I thought it was. And I think it really takes you back of, there's always that like responsibility pressure that you put on yourself of any role in that capacity. And even in this industry in general, being a person that, you know, actually has to speak to a public in a way that's not just, you know, people that I get to meet in person, I think is jarring and strange in its own sense. But with Descendants in particular, being such a big fan of the franchise previously and really looking up to those characters and those actors as well, it felt like, okay, well, like, let's give them justice. Let's be able to match up to them in any capacity that we can. So I hope that we were able to do that. It's been the time of my life, truly.
Oh, that's awesome. Let's pick another one.
Let's pick another one. Okay.
Oh,
Jump scare. I love this part. Fun thing about this one, this is a shot from Hair of the Bear. This is the opening and ending scene. We shot this on one of the last days in Winnipeg, and there was a blizzard happening while we were doing it, and I was not clothily prepared for that, so I was genuinely freezing. And that one take, it cracks me up every single time because I'm like, wow, like it looks like I'm really going through it. I was really going
like,
through
this is
it.
method.
This is
We're
real,
doing
guys.
Method
today.
the entire time. I was, wow, I really thought that I needed to go on like some sort of like intense wellness retreat for like weeks afterwards. But I love this so much.
Yeah.
So there's something.
It's like, you know, when you're cold, it's so cold that you can't feel the cold. That's probably where you
Yes.
work.
Yes.
But how do you shoot in those conditions? Like, this is not green screen. You're in the middle of it.
No.
How?
That's a great question. How? That's a great question. Nothing was green screen. It was all, we shot in the middle of this frozen lake for the majority of our filming.
It's insane.
And it was a lot. It was a lot. It was definitely intense and kind of a smack to your own system in a way, especially for those that aren't used to that sense of cold before. I learned a lot about how to prepare for it, and that was fun. I've got little heated socks, you guys. Heated socks make a big difference.
Key.
But no, I really don't think anything can really prepare you for it. I tried the cold baths. I tried the running and trying to like pump myself up. Ooh, just buckle up. Just like, no, it's not going to be fun.
I will say, because one of my biggest pet peeves when I'm watching movies or shows and they have like a winter setting, is that like, you know, they do the establishing shot and it's Antarctica and they come out of the submarine and they're wearing t-shirts. And they're like, oh, it's cold out here, but what I hear, I'm watching, and it's a small thing, but because we've all experienced it based on where we live, I was like, they are really out there. Like, that is for real. They're going through it, so I appreciate that about that production.
There was like moments where I was being a mother. I'm like, where's your hat?
Where's
Oh my
your hat?
gosh, yes.
And I'm like, why? Why?
She's like, yes, where was my hat?
Your ears?
Why didn't I
Like,
get
that's a really
hat?
great question. It's a really great question, huh?
Your hair looked amazing, but I'm girl, like, put on the balaclava, do something. I was like, that girl's cold. But that shot is absolutely brilliant. It's so wonderfully done off the top and like you said at the end, and it really, you're in it, but the emotions in your eyes are really shown in that shot. So it's absolutely